Yo, it is your thumbnail thief back again with another video. So, I know I posted this video a hot minute ago, but I want to redo it since I actually, enjoyed making that series, and I kind of want to redo it. And I just rewatched my What If Naruto Was the Reincarnation of Trunks videos, and oh my gosh, those were like so cringe. Like, I didn't even know nothing about the Dragon Ball universe. Like, it's crazy. It was so weird how I laid it out, and now that I know stuff about the Dragon Ball universe, is weird. I also might redo What If Deku was Sunspot, just because I got some more information reading up. That's the thing. I always make what ifs, like, without knowing the majority of the time, without knowing anything about the people that I'm either reincarnating or giving them the powers of. So, yeah. But, anyways, that's enough jibber jabber. Let's get straight into this video. So, this video starts off with Minato, Uchiha, and Kushina Uzumaki as they're fighting Madara Uchiha. Minato would be known as the Black Flash of Konoha, and Kushina the Red Death of Konoha. Now, anyways, as Minato would be fighting against Madara, as Minato would, well, as everybody knows as Madara, but it's Obito. But anyways, as Minato, would still end up taking too long and having to, use a Reaper Death Seal, I believe, as he seals half the Nine Tails into Naruto Uzumaki, as well as sealing some of his chakra and some of Kushina's chakra into Naruto Uzumaki, taking his mother's name instead of his father's, as as Kushina would start to tell Naruto about girls and how to eat and stuff like that, as Kushina, would apologize for taking up so much time, as Minato would say, well, my advice to you, son, is the same thing your chatty mother said, as, that's when the seal that was around the place would break, as that's when Saratobi would walk in, as Kushina, with her last breaths, would say the young boy's name, Naruto Uzumaki, and she would pass away, and Naruto would be taken in by Saratobi, as a few days later, Fugaku would be notified about Naruto Uzumaki's birth, and Fugaku, would be the brother of Minato, and Minato did actually say that if anything happened to him or his mother, that Fugaku would have permission to adopt Naruto or their child, as Fugaku accepts, as Fugaku, would raise Naruto as his own. And 30 years, Naruto, Sasuke, and Itachi would be really close. They would be closer than me in my bed, or a shut-in in their gaming chair. They would be super close, and by the time there was 4, Fugaku started to train them, as Naruto, he would have, I'm just gonna tell you now, lightning style, fire style, earth style, and water style. So 4 out of the 5 chakra natures. And Naruto would be trained by Shisui Uchiha, Fugaku Uchiha, Itachi Uchiha, and Sarutobi, actually, as Naruto would be trained by all of them, as so would Sasuke, as Naruto would be pretty adept in fireball jutsu, since those are the pretty much the only jutsus that he knows, since the Uchiha naturally is adept with fire styles. As Naruto, throughout the years with Sasuke would be known as prodigies of the Uchiha, and then by the time Naruto was about, I'd say, 6, that's when Danzo had to tell the village about Naruto's prisoner, and that kind of had a toll on Naruto's mentality, since he was treated as a king. Basically, everybody would just grovel at his feet. Now people look at him in disgust and with anger in their eyes, and Naruto don't even know why. As the only person that Naruto really has is Sasuke, Itachi, Shisui. Now, Naruto, you know, would score pretty high in all of his classes, and we're just gonna basically skip till the day Naruto is 8 years old, and Naruto and Sasuke would actually be walking home. It's a bit late, as they'll be walking home and realizing that their compound is really quiet, as they would walk in, as they would see bodies, as they would walk around just seeing the bodies everywhere, as they would run to the house saying, "Please, Mother Father, still be alive," as they would burst through the door, as they would see Fugaku, and I believe her name is Mikoto, dead on the ground, as they would see someone emerge from the shadows, that being Itachi Uchiha. As they would say, "Itachi, what happened? Why?" As Itachi would say, "Well, I merely wanted to train my strength on them," basically doing to the both of them what he did to Sasuke. As Naruto and Sasuke would still end up chasing after them, awaking their, first Tomoe Sharingan, as the same thing would happen, and um Naruto and Sasuke would be excused from school for the next week, and they would be moved into the same house that Sasuke lives in the canon, as Naruto and Sasuke kind of, I guess, dealt with things differently. Sasuke was all brooding and emo, and Naruto, he always had a smile on his face. He laughed things off, and one day he was approached by Sasuke saying, "How? How can you laugh? How can you smile through what just happened? Our parents died, our whole clan was massacred. How could you do this?" As Naruto's like, "What do you mean?" As he's like, "Are you not hurting?" As he would grab Naruto by the collars, as tears would come out of Naruto's eyes, as Naruto's like, "Of course I'm hurt. I don't even know what to do. Sometimes I just wanna crawl up into a ball and just give up on life, but that's not what mom would have wanted me." I remember mom would always tell me that my smile was so light, it'll it's lighter than the sun. It can light up the whole universe. My smile is something that can give people hope. And as Sasuke would hug Naruto, feeling sorry for the words that he said, as the brothers would make up, and through the years, Naruto and Sasuke would continue training, as Naruto and Sasuke, would actually be known as the twin prodigies of Konoha, and did Naruto was pretty skilled in Kenjutsu and Taijutsu at his age, as Naruto was still end up failing, as his chakra control was way off, since his massive chakra reserves, as well as the Kyuubi, and um the guy would still end up tricking Naruto into stealing the stroll of sealing, as Naruto would end up stealing it as he would still learn Shadow Clone Jutsu, and he would yeah, that's the only one he'll learn Shadow Clones, as Iruka would find him in sorry, the same interactions between Nar- Naruto and Misaki would go the same. I'm sorry. Anyways, as Naruto, the next day would be assigned to Team 7 with Sasuke and Sakura, as they would be assigned to Kakashi, as they did that since Naruto and Sasuke both possess the Sharingan, and they think that Kakashi could help train them, as Naruto and Sasuke would hear a few rumors, but not much. They know that Kakashi is supposedly the ninja that copied over 1,000 jutsus, but they don't know anything about the Sharingan, as um that's when you know 2 hours later Kakashi would arrive, as Sakura is just passed out from being flustered, since she's not only on a team with both Naruto and Sasuke, pretty much both of her crushes, but she was chosen over everybody else. So they would be put on a team, and Kakashi would tell them to meet him on the roof, since they didn't really pull the same stunt or prank that they did, as Kakashi would say, so you're gonna tell me what you like, dislike, and your hope and dream, basically. As Sakura would say, well, Sensei, how can we tell you that if we don't know nothing about you? Like, my name is Kakashi Hatake. My likes don't really have much dislikes. My hope and dreams, none of your business. As Sakura would just pout, as she would stand up, as she would say, I'm Sakura Haruno. My likes look at Sasuke and Naruto, giggle giggle. My dislikes, Ino or Piggy. My hopes and dreams is to be with looks at Naruto and Sasuke, giggle giggle, and to also be a strong Konoichi, as Kakashi thinks, okay, we got a fangirl. As Kakashi says, alright, emo, you're up next. As Sasuke says, I'm not an emo. Kakashi's like, anyway, go on, kid. We don't have much time to waste. As Sasuke says, well, my name is Sasuke Uchiha. My likes, Naruto, ramen, and training with Naruto. My dislikes don't really have much. My dream is to help Naruto with his ambitions and goals, and to also restore or revitalize my clan, as Kakashi like, alright, Fox Boy. As Naruto's like, my name's Naruto Uzumaki. My likes, Sasuke, ramen, dango, training with Sasuke, and that's it. My dislikes, people that give up too easily. My dream is to become Hokage, and to help Sasuke take down Itachi and bring back our clan, as Kakashi says, okay. As he says, well, um I'm gonna say, how about we meet tomorrow? Training ground 7. And don't eat, as Sasakura says, but why? As Kakashi says, oh, we're just doing a little survival test. Yeah. As they're like, okay, as they go back, as Naruto and Sasuke will go back to the Uchiha where they would live, and they would train. Naruto and Sasuke were training shooting and kunai training as well as improving their fire style jutsus. As Naruto, he's pretty good in chakra control. He can't walk on trees, but he's good to a certain extent. And Naruto, he would him and Sasuke would eat dinner, take their showers, and go to sleep. As they would eat in the mornings, anyways. As Sakura didn't. As they would get to a training ground and they would wait for 3 hours, waiting for Kakashi to, I guess, get there. As Naruto and Sasuke would just be sparring, not trying to use too much the stamina, but not to get tired or anything. As Kakashi would arrive and Sakura would chew him out. As Kakashi says, "Well, I was lost on the road of life." As Sakura says, "Bull." So what are we going to do? As he explains the bell test, as he would set his timer, and he would say start. As Sasuke and Sakura would both run into the bushes. As it was a part of Naruto's plan. As Naruto would make some shadow clones that they all pull out their swords. As they would all charge towards Kakashi. As Kakashi says, uh, a, a, a frontal assault. As he would just dodge and take down the shadow clones, realizing that all of them were shadow clones. As he's looking around for Naruto, as he would sense a chakra presence at the right moment. As a hand would come from the ground, that's being the real Naruto's hand. As he would say, "Dang it, I was close." As that's when Sasuke would come up behind him with a fire style, great fireball jutsu, making a giant fireball. As Kakashi would use his own fireball to, I guess, make it disperse. As Naruto would then get into a tight jutsu battle, and Kakashi would, in a flurry of attacks, is barely even paying attention to Sakura. As Sakura, would take this distraction to try to grab the bells. As she would, be sneaking up uh, around him, trying to find a way without her noticing him. As Naruto and Sasuke would both jump back. As Naruto says, "Fire style, great fireball jutsu." As Sasuke says, fire style, great fireball jutsu." As they would both make fireballs. As they would both be coming towards Kakashi. As Kakashi would make a substitution jutsu with a wooden log. As Naruto and Sasuke says, "Dang it, where is he? Where is he?" As Kakashi's in in the trees, like, "Dang it, I didn't even get a chance to read that next part of the book. I wonder how it's going to turn out." But these kids, they're so powerful. The mere power these kids have is is incredible. As I say, like 45 minutes would pass by, as they would find Kakashi. As Naruto would throw a kunai towards him that had an explosive tag. As he would explode it. As a cloud of smoke would come out, that being a shadow clone. As the real Kakashi would be behind Naruto, saying, "Nice try, kid." As that's when a shadow clone of Naruto would get ready to grab the bells. As Kakashi just did a transformation jutsu with the shadow clone of Naruto, pushing the real Naruto off the branch as Naruto balanced himself out. And you're wondering how did he get up there? Well, he just climbed the tree. Yeah. Anyways, as Naruto, he would be searching around for Kakashi as he hears Sasuke yell, Naruto, he's over here! As Naruto would run over as he would see Sasuke engaged in hand-to-hand combat with Kakashi as Naruto would charge towards him as so would Sakura. She would come out of hiding as Kakashi says, huh? So you finally come out of hiding, Sakura. As as basically they will all engage into combat with Kakashi as Naruto and Sasuke, would kind of be tiring out Kakashi with the flurries of fireballs and hand-to-hand combat and Kenjutsu from Naruto. It's pretty tiring as that's when Sakura she sees a opening as she would charge to grab the bells as Kakashi would dodge and chop her in the back of her neck with his hand. And as Naruto would come around trying to grab the bells as Kakashi would try to do the same thing and it would burst into a cloud of smoke and in that mere instance Naruto would grab the bells as Kakashi like a diversion should have known as he would say well done guys as he would I actually reveal the true motives behind the thing that being teamwork and Sakura eats and they are now Team 7. They're now Genins as Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura will be taking on D-rank missions throughout, I'd say, the next month, and they would, just train and stuff like that. Naruto actually, helped train with Sakura, so she'll be a bit better in this what if. She won't be that much of a trash can. And yeah, as Naruto, he would be, sick and tired as well as Sasuke. As one day, when they get done with the mission, Naruto and Sasuke would, well, Naruto would say, Gigi, please give us a higher rank mission, a C mission, something, Gigi. I I cannot do this anymore. I'm sick and tired of doing these freaking missions that a toddler could pull off fast. Sartobi says, "Yeesh, no need to blow your horn." As he would, tell Tarzan to come in. As Tarzan says, "Huh? Well, what do we have here? Seems like we got a fangirl and two emos, and then a blindfolded white-haired guy that here just, huh? I don't even know how to describe that hair as." Naruto kind of giggles at that comment as oh yeah, Naruto's hair is white in this what if. Anyways, as Naruto, would, well, all the interaction would pretty much go the same as the demon brothers would attack. Now when they attack, Naruto would pull out his sword and Sasuke would pull out a kunai as Naruto. Oh yeah, Naruto still say he not saying all that stuff. So yeah, as Naruto would pull out a sword and Sasuke would pull out a kunai as they would charge towards one of the Demon Brothers each as Naruto would end up slicing one on the hand, cutting him as he was going for another attack as the guy would block as Naruto sheathed his sword quickly as he did some enhancements as he says, Fire Style, Great Fireball Jutsu! Just blowing out, making a giant fireball as the guy barely managed to dodge it as Naruto comes up behind him it's a shadow clone as he kicks the guy really hard in the back of the head, knocking him out and Sasuke has already dispatched the other one, and that's when Kakashi would come out saying, "Good job, guys, good job." As Naruto and Sasuke were like, "Wait, you're not dead?" As Kakashi like, "No, I just wanted to test your skills." As they're like, "Oh, okay." As they would, as you know, Kakashi would question the Demon Brothers as he would get the same information as he gets in canon as Naruto, would send something off as he would sense like a high speed object approaching as Naruto says duck as they would all duck as a sword would hit the tree and mist would start to form everywhere as Zabuza would come out and as Zabuza said the same thing and Naruto and Sasuke's reactions are the same, thinking that he's a Uchiha, and pretty much the fight would go the same pretty much as Naruto pretty much came up with the same plan to get Kakashi out of the jail as knowing that they don't stand a chance even against a mere water clone. They won't stand a chance against the one of the seven deadly swordsmen of the mist as Haku would still come as he, yes, it's a he would, come killing Zabuza, or so they think, as Zabuza, would be taken by Haku and Kakashi would pass out as Tazuna would take them back to his house as they would meet, I believe her name is Tazumi. They would meet Tazumi and Inari, I believe that's the kid's name. Like, I was reading some of the Naruto manga, so I got a little bit of it, but anyways, as Naruto and Sasuke would um end up passing out as the next day they would wake up with some breakfast and, and Kakashi would tell them that they would be doing some chakra control training as Naruto and Sasuke like, oh really? As Kakashi like, yes, as he would, take them outside after breakfast and he would show them how he can walk up a tree as Sakura does it as she gets it on the first try since she's really good at chakra control even in the canon as Naruto and Sasuke they would still have the same kind of competition trying to see who can do it first, I guess, as um Naruto and Sasuke would still do it as Sasuke would end up getting it before Naruto since his chakra control still really is weak from the Kai Yubi Seal and his massive amounts of chakra. So Naruto would still end up training and he would be training some more and Haku would still lay, I guess, the trap card saying that he's a girl and stuff like that with the whole special person and Naruto would still end up passed out the day that the Zabuza fight, and pretty much everything would go the same towards canon. Naruto would jump in the demonized mirrors trying to trying to help Sasuke as that's when Haku would be like, huh, I got you now, kid, as as Haku would start to send a flurry of sand bombs out of multiple different mirrors as Naruto and Sasuke would barely dodge them. Naruto using his swords to parry them as Naruto tries to cut one of the ice mirrors as it's really hard and it cracked his blade as he says first out, great fireball jutsu as Sasuke like it's useless. I already tried. As Naruto's like we gotta predict this person's attacks as Haku would start to go from mirror to mirror as Naruto would make a fireball as it burns some of his clothes, but he still got into the other mirror as the fight would go the same as Haku would launch some sand bombs towards Naruto as Naruto would be down as Sasuke would jump in front of him as Naruto said, why did you do that? As Sasuke's like, I don't know, my body just moved by itself as he would pass out as Naruto thinks Sasuke is dead as the rage would build up in him as he would activate his one Tomoe Sharingan and this orange chakra would start to flare up around him and he would also get a slit in his eyes as long as with his one Tomoe Sharingan as Haku would be like, what is this chakra? It's so ominous and Kakashi would say, wait, is that the Nine-Tails chakra? As he would look towards the direction of Naruto as Naruto pretty much would just beat Haku to a bloody mess and pretty much the same thing would happen. Naruto finding out that it was Haku the person that he talked to and Naruto would pass out afterwards and Naruto will wake up seeing Haku bloodied up Zabuza on the floor and Kakashi with blood on his hands as Naruto started to piece together the pieces in his mind. Kakashi was going in to finish off Zabuza and Haku stepped in the way as Naruto basically gives Zabuza the same talk how he's not a good friend or mentor and you're not supposed to, I guess, use the people that you care for. And Zabuza basically goes in that same little redemption route after, killing the same people that he killed and stabbing Gato the mob boss and jumping off into the river with him. As the bridge will still be named the Great Naruto Bridge and yeah, I'm gonna leave this one off here. I hope you liked it. Peace.